Right, so number 48, this is a big one. Starting at point B, though somewhat diminutive compared to other mountains, Colorado's Peak, for example, is more than twice its height. Mount Washington is the tallest peak in the presidential range. Now, our core sentence here is Mount Washington is the tallest peak in the presidential range. We're going to have that in yellow. Okay, and so we have three nesting clauses describing this. The first one, the most important one that we start with is, though somewhat diminutive compared to other mountains. So we're going to have that in green here. Now, describing other mountains, we have this one inside the parentheses. And this one I'm going to do in pink. Colorado's Pikes Peak, for example, is more than twice its height. And that's inside parentheses to show that it is connecting to this other mountains portion. So don't be fooled, though, by this little guy here, this comma. It should not be there because that would mean that we have, let me get rid of these highlights so they can stop blinking. That would mean that we have a pair of commas and a pair of parentheses, which we don't want. What we actually have here is one giant non-essential clause right here with a nesting non-essential clause inside of it. The Colorado's Pikes Peak, for example, is more than twice its height, is inside the though somewhat diminutive compared to other mountains. So our answer here is G. We want to get rid of that comma, and we would leave the comma here to show that we have multiple non-essential clauses nesting inside one another. This is an example of when matching your punctuation might not be the best idea. It's also a great example of when we've got multiple non-essential clauses combined. So that's number 48.